Okay. I think we are live. Let me know that we are live. Let me see if I remember how to do all this. Support plus engage with your audience. Start a poll. We will work through all the matches. MC, hey buddy. Let's see people jumping on here. There we are. Lots of people. Hello, everybody. Big day today. Tomorrow is King of the Table. I'll try and keep up, guys. Tons of people. Wow. Tons of people on here. Wow. What a reception. Great to see you all. So first, Benji, you're on here. You are Benji Mac. Thank you for being a moderator. I think you're still a moderator on this channel. That's up to you, man. Everybody's cool on here, I think. Happy to have everybody on here. So should be over in Turkey right now, over in Istanbul, but I'm taking a break because I'm old and I need to take some time with my family from time to time. It's Mother's Day weekend and it's not snowing in Canada and I've been on a plane too much, so I'm here. When will you face Levon for 115 title? That's funny. Somebody's texting me. That's a funny thing to even talk about Levon at my mom's just texting me right now. Tell her that I'm live. Okay, so going through, Devon, will you be on World Championship on Bulgaria? Man, I'd love to go to the WAF. That would be great. That would be great. Benji Mac, yes. Thank you, brother. So glad that you handle this stuff. Good guy, Benji Mac, everybody. So first match on the, how do I do this? Create poll. That's not right. X. Start poll. Bang. How do I do this? Start poll. I tell you, I'm gonna have to redo it. I'm gonna have to get Auden over here to help me. I don't care. I love it. I don't know what that's about. I don't care. I love it. Benji the GOAT. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to set up polls for every single one of the matches so people are either like thinking the same as me or different. Start poll. Okay, looks like I did it. All right. So first match on the card, Zurab versus Georgie T. Even though I'm not at East versus King of the Table 14, this is the peak of arm wrestling, guys. This card is awesome. It is so awesome. It's a big card in the sport. We got a bunch of world title shots, a bunch of stuff that really matters, like leading up in the categories. We got some split class stuff. We got some interim championships. We got the golden path to Levon. Matt Masker, you go. Devon, did I fart? That's probably a yes. I probably did at some point. Not recently, but I have done that. Any tips on joining an arm wrestling club in Ottawa region? Find the Ottawa High Hookers. Find the Ottawa High Hookers. If you were part of the High Hookers, you'd know where the party was tomorrow. You'd know. Big party. I imagine everybody in the arm wrestling community, I imagine you guys all get together and party for these days. I know we do here at the High Hookers. Georgie versus Zurab. I personally think that Georgie Tautiev is going to absolutely murder him. That's what I think. I think Georgie Tautiev splatters him. I think he's way too tall. I see people asking me if I have plans to be at the World Championships in September. I would love to go. I'm sure the boys would. I'm sure who wouldn't want to go to the World Championships in Bulgaria? That would be incredible. That would be so cool to see, to watch. I mean, I'm competing in East versus West and King of the Table. So no competition there for me. But to watch would be incredible. David Tomes. Do I like those smelling salts? I like Juji. Juji was just here. You should have come to practice that night, David. Juji was what a great practice that was. There was like over 100 people at the high hooker practice. It was awesome. Okay, so Georgi Tautiev is in the lead, but not quite as much as I would think. I think that a lot of you guys are picking Zurab, and that's a 30. I don't know. I'm terrible at this, so we can remember that when I called it wrong, as I usually do. But I just think Georgi Tautiev, he's bulked up. That's a 105 kilo. He pulled it 95 last time. That's the way I remember it. Too much. That's what I say. Anyways, on to the next one. Oh, wait. I'll read a couple things when I can here. Let me see. Devon, why are you scared of George? Devon, why are you scared of Georgie? Georgie who, Rick Jones? Who is this Georgie that I'm scared of? Spare, is Devon retired? I am as retired as a human being can be. I am completely retired. My God. Nobody would hire me anywhere for any real job. Retired or fired? What's the difference? Start a poll. We'll go Petro versus Lachlan. Petro, and I could be off on this one. Lachlan. Petro versus Lachlan. And let me see. And guys, not this weekend, next weekend, Virginia. It's going to be awesome. Really awesome. Odd and I are going down. I need training because I am doing a ton of table time again because I'm old and I don't like to lift weights. So I prefer just to get a ton of table time because it's the only thing that can motivate me to get off the couch. I hate lifting weights. I hate doing it. So if I can train hard with people, it's just more motivating to me. So I'm going to be in Virginia. So I hope everybody comes and kicks my ass. Kicks Otten's ass too. We all know he needs it. He's doing great, by the way, guys. Okay, so Petro and Lachlan is pretty even. See, I really want Lachlan to win because I'm just kind of buddies with him. I don't know Petro very well, but I mean, I'm sure he's a stud too. And I know he's kicked a lot of ass. I think that Petro is actually probably the on-paper champion, but I'm going with Lachlan as well. Okay, so this is like 50-50. We're watching it here. Or, I mean, we're watching it somewhere. Big party. I love these days. Just arm wrestle and watch the show. Okay. I'm going to move through these because this next one's got a little bit of spice to it. Pretty even. 50-50, really. 50-49. Devon, Stallone, or Arnold? Ooh. That's a real tough one. Arnold had a very big influence over my life. Really, he did. Arnold was responsible for so much of my love for fitness when I was a kid. Just watching Pumping Iron, reading the book, looking at the pictures in Pumpkin Iron, Pumping Iron, right? I switched to Pumpkin Iron. But Stallone has got an incredible spirit, doesn't he? They're both exceptional human beings. Start a poll. Okay, next, you should go to Hutchins open practice. I should. You're absolutely right. I should go train with Hutchins. What a monster. What a master. Okay? Todd Hutchins just killing it. Here's a nice poll right here, guys. Here's a nice match for our good buddy, Matt Mask and Nugo Chikadze. Is Auden ever going to challenge Akimbo 69? That's a really interesting question. And I can't really believe that this is really going on. Look, if Auden got a great offer to go and pull Akimbo, I'm sure he's going to do it. Akimbo is great. Akimbo is awesome. I have to think that the weight category is starting to become a bit of an issue for. Look, Be great for Auden to pull him. Maybe it can happen. If people really think? I mean, I don't know. I'm biased because he's my kid, but I think Auden probably beat him up. I don't know. I mean, Kimbo's really good. He's really good. He's Russian. He's older. He's got more experience, but Auden's a bit bigger than him. Anyways, thank you for everybody comment. I can't read all your comments, guys. It goes a bit too fast. Thoughts on Andrei Smaev? What monstrous human being, Andrei Smaev. What a crazy strong guy. I mean, we've all been watching Andrei Smaev for quite a while now. Like when his pull-up videos started to come out. Benji, what's happening in Virginia? Look on my Instagram. There's going to be a lot of updates there over the next week. I'll put stuff on my Facebook too. But it's a big tournament, a lot of super matches, and I think that, well, who knows? I'll definitely be on the table to some capacity. Eric Spotto, Peak versus Smaev. Benji, you're brilliant, dude. You're brilliant. Spotto versus Smaev. That's the match. That's the match, Benji. Pay attention. Pay attention to the comments. East versus West and King of the Table. Make that one happen. Smaev. Yes, that is the match. Gotta pin that comment, Benji. Spotto. Eric Spotto versus Andrei Smaev. That could be incredible. Great response. Favorite Rocky movie. I mean, I liked it when he went to Russia, and won over the crowd in Russia, and he was going up against this, super juiced out Dolph Lundgren, and he was just, hardcore. That was pretty great. I love those Rocky movies. So, Wen versus Hermes. What do you think? Will you win? Hermes the Gasparinis are training hard right now. Hermes is training hard. They're trying to beat the Levon. It's good. It's good match coming up, man. And everybody knows it's next. It's the next one, and it's in USA. They're gonna announce it, but Levon and Hermes are coming to the USA for the #1 spot in the world. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. I cannot wait for that. And so yeah, that means I'm probably gonna pull Hermes next. I don't know. Look at whatever. What a mess to figure out who I'm pulling next, because there's gonna be all this fallout from this event. It's tomorrow. There's gonna be a ton of fallout. What happens with Michael and Vitaly? We're gonna get to that. That's the main event, so we don't talk about that one yet. But that's a big match. Hermes. What will happen to Hermes if he wins? The hammer, the belt, the gauntlet, the ranking, everything goes to Italy for the first time. What ever? Has an Italian ever been the super heavyweight champion of the world, like professionally ranked #1? Hermes Gasparini, are you the guy? Are you the man to bring it in? Incredible. So look if he loses, then what? And if Vitaly wins, then what? And look will I pull Hermes? Yes. Will Hermes cut to 115 and get down with Gennady and Sagov? Tomorrow's a big day. A lot of fallout from tomorrow fills in the future of what's going on in the sport over the next little bit. But yeah, I'll be pulling Hermes again. I'm sure of that. Let's check the comments here. Let me move on to the next match here too. Devon, I live in Alaska and there's no clubs here. Do we have experienced guy to get a club started, or what do you suggest? I suggest you go on your ArmBet app, open it up. I don't know if you can see what happens when you open up ArmBet. Little plug here. It's really tough. So you see all those people. That's here in reflection. I open up my screen and it's just filled with people. Try it for Alaska. You might be surprised. But if there's nobody, then you start it yourself, buddy. That's how you do it. You start it yourself and you just bring people together and you get strong. That's how we all used to do it back in the old days. So, well, old days. I'm only 50. Yeah, not that old yet. Okay. Let me bump this one because, yeah, obviously Matt Mask is going to destroy this little Georgian hobbit. Okay. The dude is what? The dude is a fraction of what Matt Mask is. He's twitchy, and Matt is going to, like, that little crack inside of Nugo that, gives him energy from the universe or wherever. Like, Matt's going to take all that and just rip his head off. I'm quite sure. Yeah, it's going to be great. And everybody kind of agrees. 83%. Nugo is a bad little dude. I'm telling you, he is a little pit bull. And I heard the dude, I watched the press conference, and I saw he called me out. Nugo, you don't want to pull me. Nugo, I love that guy. I love Nugo Chikazi, but Nugo, you just don't want to pull me. Me coming down to 105 and completely doing worse things to you than I did to Petrenko, nobody wants to see that. Okay. I mean, if it's in Georgia, do you want me to drain out all your power in front of a Georgian crowd? That'd be funny. Anyways, I don't think it's going to happen. I think Matt's going to dispatch him pretty easy. Let me bump this one and move on to the next. Where are we? Next in the lineup. Oh, big one. Here we go. This is wonderful. And we'll say Jocelyn, probably spelling that wrong, against Egle. Okay, start poll. Lots of good stuff on this card, guys. Lots of good stuff on this card. Let me go back and visit some stuff here. People talking about Vitaly. What's your best advice to bulk up fast? Oh, God. Don't do it, guys. Don't. Just because you see one crazy person, you don't have to all be crazy. Don't be too fast. Bulking and fast are two words that shouldn't go together. Don't be crazy like me. Go slow, bulk slow, take your time, put it on the right. Can Alazan be Vitaly? Maybe. Bodybuilding. New pop. But the new pop. I don't know what that is. Alazan B. Vitaly. A lot of questions about Alazan being Vitaly and bulking up fast. A lot of bulking up fast. Semper Fi. Love the Marines. You guys are the best. Love the Marines. Singing and running and shooting shit. Fucking Marines. Charging Buffalo. Love watching your family pull. Has anyone ever surprised you with their strength over the years? Someone who wasn't a professional armist? Yes. Yes, there's freaks out there. Yes, there are freaks and monsters all around us. And yeah, some of them get hooked. Some of them stick around. But yeah, I've arm wrestled some people who've not ever returned to the sport who've been super, super impressive. Will I really am? What's a good exercise to strengthen the wrist? Arm wrestling is great. I find for me, it's a combination of many things, doing really, really strong stuff and then doing things for a long time, just time under tension. You just try and copy what it is you're trying to do. The more you do what you're trying to do, the better you get at it. So anything that kind of looks like arm wrestling, if you want to get better at arm wrestling, work a lot with belts, spinning things. So we got Jocelyn and Egle up there, and this is for probably the number 3 spot in the open weight division for women. Jocelyn Brisson from Canada. Egle, where's Egle from? Is she from Lithuania? Where is she from? I think she's maybe from Lithuania. It doesn't say on the score. I should know. I apologize, Egle. I think she's from Lithuania. But she has a very long record of being a champion. A very long record. The sport keeps moving forward. You take a break, you come back. Jocelyn is I remember the first time I saw Jocelyn at a local event here, right? Because she's Canadian. I remember the first time I saw her, I was like, "What is that?" She's like built like a horse. No offense. Okay. She's so strong. She's so much stronger than everybody. Like the build on her, like she's very, very powerfully built. And yeah, and she's so smart and she's only been in the sport a short amount of time. I think she's coming through very quickly, and I think she's gonna win. And I see the poll agrees with me, 70%. That's that's good. That's good to see. You know, so far I think I'm on board with all the polls so far. Dev, is your strength best all time 325 versus Levon, right? Versus Levon, you would have, you got to be big, I don't know, like, yes, it's about what you have in the arm, but it's hard to have it in the arm without the weight, you know. Let's see. Okay. Moving forward. So glad you guys are spending your, what is this, Friday evening. I'm sure many people are going out. I'm just about to train again. That's what I'm going to do tonight. Tomorrow's the party, so just chilling out for tonight. Start another poll. This is a nice one. Daddy Can versus Georgie. We'll say Georgie Svet. I'll say Georgie Fat Cov, right? Because everybody knows what I'm talking about. Georgie Fat Cov. All right. And that is a left-handed match. Just so everybody knows, that's a left-hander. Because right-handed, I think, would be a lot different. I think if this was right hand, I would have Georgie Svetkov as the more heavy favorite. But let me see here. Jump in the comments. Hey, everybody from South Carolina. Eddie Hall had every region. Oh, you guys talking about Eddie? Yeah. Hey, listen, I'm with Eddie. Whatever happened with Eddie, I'm on his side. That's all I gotta say. Who's the strongest arm wrestler you've been up against? Well, that's LeBron. That's LeBron. How's my lower back doing? Yeah, I gotta fix my back, Weasel. I gotta fix my abs and fix my back. But everything's going very good. How tall are you now without shoes? I'm actually, I just got measured. I'm 6'5.5" exactly. Who's tall as Vitaly? I think they're pretty close. I bet you Vitaly's actually maybe a tiny bit closer. Jeremy Browning, how big could you get on steroids? Levon, guys, seriously. F1, F1 is a race that they have in cars, and well, it's not WAF. Thank you, Jeremy Browning, for your super chat. Monk Life Meditation. Devon, what do you think your chances versus Levon 3? Guys, everybody is the underdog against Levon. Everybody. Okay. Levon is basically, if you put it into tournament style, it's basically coming up on a double elimination on almost all of us. Okay. He will have double eliminated me. He's coming up on Hermes. He's coming up on Vitaly, maybe. He's a bad dude. He's a real bad dude. Okay. My chances against him, I'm not going to face him until I think that I'm like worthy of a challenge, of that challenge. I'm not going to face him until I think that there's a real credible threat. And that means like I have to hold this weight, push more, get fucking even stronger. So that question will make more sense when you see me at like 3:30. Interestingly, Daddy Cannon Georgie is holding close at 50%. It looks like. Wow. Okay, see, because I think my belief is that Georgie is not as good right-handed. Sorry, left-handed. I don't think he's good as left-handed. I think he has nerve damage. Uphold them both, left and right. I know he's come a long way left-handed, a long way. But when I saw what Daddy Can did with Kardeccia. What was that? What was that? Kardeccia is really good, lefty, like really good. He's ranked number 4. Okay, and people might be like, "Oh, that's bullshit," and I think it actually is a little bit bullshit. Like, I think that probably he's not 4. I think there's probably like, I bet you Camille beats him, and they're right there in Poland. And why they haven't sorted it out yet, I don't know. But I feel like Camille is probably higher than him. And I don't know. That might be about where it is. He might be about 5th, maybe 6th. But I don't think he's 4th. But still, like, Daddy Can smoked him. So Daddy Can's bad dude. I got Daddy Can to win, but I'm really not good at picking these things. Let me see. Is Gennady your little brother? Hey, I love Gennady. Gennady Kvitvinia. If he's my little brother, I'm proud of him. What a great fighter Gennady Kvitvinia is. I loved our fight. I love all of our fights. I love all the fights I've had with Gennady. He's a maniac. He's absolute ferocious warrior. Gennady is mentally like one of the very, very strongest guys in the sport. Make no mistake about that. Sin qua non. Devon, have you ever pulled in Russia? No. If Ryan Bowen can poke his head up in kott14, perhaps you and Babkin could have a huge, massive Russian event. Thoughts? Think about awesome food and times. Yes. I would love. Russia has so many freaks right in Moscow. And and Eric Spoto can pull Smaev right in Moscow. How cool would that be? Yeah, very good. Even Vitaly is hard for you to. Vitaly is hard for everybody, guys. Don't think that Vitaly is easy for everyone. 100 Devons versus Swan. Yeah, probably. What do I think about Brian Shaw arm wrestling? I think it's great, and I think that it's only a matter of time. I see him training hard. He's going to kill people. Like, he's got a big match. Him and Brandon Allen. That's going to be a match. Brandon Allen, very serious, and he's not having a kid anymore. He's going to be really strong. No question about it. That's going to be an amazing match, and that's going to happen at Brian's event. Looking forward to that. Okay, what we got here? Ray Hikari, thank you so much. We never heard about arm wrestling before over here. Damn, you are just awesome. Cheers from South America. Thank you, Ray. How have you not heard about arm wrestling in South America? You got Gabby. She's like legendary women's champ. She's absolutely kick-ass. And you got Wagner. He's super crazy. You got the Chris Regain. They pull her out of a mental institution every time she pulls. I love her. Sao Paulo, there's lots of arm wrestling down in Brazil. Yeah. Ray Hikari, you should know about South American arm wrestling. But I'm going to beat your champion from South America soon. I think I'm going to pull Wagner. That should be fun. Vitaly, now prime. Andre Pushkar. Who wins? Also, good luck for your next match. That's a tough question. And it's always tough to talk about people who are dead. My God. Andre Pushkar, rest his soul. What a great champion we lost. What a great champion. What a great champion we lost in Andre Pushkar. Him versus Vitaly. The thing is Andre actually was probably a better arm wrestler right-handed. That's what I'd say. Right-handed, Andre was probably better than his left, and I know towards the end, Andre's left was not as good as his right for sure. So, yeah, we'll see. I think Vitaly would probably be the slight favorite, perhaps. But I mean, we're talking about 2 world champions there, so I mean, could go either way. And I've yet to pull Vitaly on a competition table, so I'll probably have a better answer for that question when that happens. Okay, so this is even. This is an even match. Daddy Can and Georgie Svetkov. Even match. Crazy. I would have gone with Daddy Can, but even match. That's great. That's what you want. That's what you want to see. Okay. Here we go. Kamil Jablonski versus Georgie Dzernov. Georgie Dzernov. That is going right inside. Right inside. No question about that, I don't think. I mean, for the super heavyweight division, you know what? Really, for all of arm wrestling, you don't see a lot of like super hardcore floppers pressers. It's probably one of the most rare styles for people to do super effectively. And when guys do, they're really, really dominant. When like if you can get a really dominant floppers presser, like they just wreak havoc across arm wrestling because it's something that most guys don't really do. The level of commitment is frightening for a lot of people. So Kamil with his like left arm flopper style, it's very powerful. You know, haven't seen a guy like him really since Jerry Caderet on the right, and I feel like he's just got to be the favorite. I do. I mean, George Dzernov style wise, I mean, he has the hook. He's got the strength. He's a dark horse in that class. He's so physically strong. He's constantly surprising me. Like I get surprised by Georgie Dzernov's matches very frequently. I've seen him get some really big wins. So it's great to put him in there. I think Kamil's got to be the favorite. Devon, who is the best in the world right now? It's LeVon. LeVon is the guy. Oh, here it seems like a nice one. Let me see. Devon, you are a beautiful human, and we all know it. I love you. No homo. You are very much in my mind in many ideals and paths I crossed in my life. Have been watching since all that COVID crap. Thank you, brother. We do our best. Yeah, we do our best all together. Appreciate you. I hope Devon better let go win and go back. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, kind of, you know, part of me wishes I was over there to see it live, to see all the arm wrestling, to be in that arena. Love that arena. I had fought in that Turkish arena so many times, walked on that boardwalk with all the cats. Love Turkey. What a beautiful place. I have walked that boardwalk so much over the last couple of years. I'm sure there's some athletes out there. It's probably pretty late at night, but I bet you there's some walking right now. Do you think Dzernov can beat Alexander Matyushenko? Dzernov is a super bad dude. Devon, are you going to do a slap contest? What do you think, Rabbit? Should I do a slap contest?
I'll slap you right now.
You will?
You can handle
Let's do it. I'll throw You will always win, Rabbit.
Did you tell everybody what we're doing in the basement?
No.
And by we, I mean, these give you hints.
Ooh. What are those?
Do you know what this is called, Devon?
Is that a putty spreader?
Close.
What is it? It's for pancakes? Is it a pancake flipper?
Totally. It's a spatula. Do you know what this is?
Is that a screwdriver?
He's good at arm wrestling, guys.
And what happened to the color? The color just changed.
I left.
Yeah?
The color did change. Maybe it's because I flashed the light at it.
Well, it's that time of night. It's the dawn is coming, or the dusk. Dusk. I'm just doing a poll to see where everybody thinks about tomorrow's big matches. I'm just going through the matches one after another. We're about halfway done the card. Just seeing, and I'm reading what people have to say. Do you think you could have beaten 2024 LeVon with original Wow Kings move or their original moves? Interesting question. Interesting. I like to think I wasn't pinned. I like to think they stopped the match. Interesting. A change of rules. I mean, at the world championship level, should there be safety rules? I certainly don't need them on my end. But rules are rules, and these are the rules of arm wrestling currently. I have thought that many times if the match were to be under different rules or different geometry, or if I wasn't given a foul here, a foul there.
Geography?
geometry.
Oh,
Yeah, of the table,
Vectors.
of the pads.
vectors. It's all about the vectors.
Whatever. It's all. But listen, what a great champion we have in Levon, and he continues to teach. So I will continue to try and fight. Well, we will see. We will see. Which of them is Jody? I hope that that's obvious. Can you give the world a fourth Larratt?
No.
Of course we can.
They'll be our grandchildren.
There will be Larratts everywhere.
Yes.
Before we are done. Yeah, there will be Larratts everywhere. Okay, so Camille is the favorite, and I would expect that as well. So far it's been nothing's been pretty much way out of line. Oh, this is terrible. Look at this.
Yeah, your string. I was trying to find that earlier. I saw that.
There's only one
look,
answer
the
to
color
that.
went back.
There's only one answer.
You took the string off and the color changed.
What do I need that for? Yeah. Okay, we'll close this one up.
You guys want to know what we're doing in the basement? Or is this a surprise?
No, you can tell it.
Guys, I'm getting an art room. It's not the basement. We're moving the gym to the basement. And then my art studio comes up to where the gym has been for the last decade. Is it that long? It's been upstairs? Anyway, it's been some time. So yes, we are renovating the basement. We're ripping it all apart starting tomorrow. So I had to prep everything.
Paul Lynn
Notice the red
versus
couch?
Samusha.
No more brown.
Yeah,
couch.
the brown couch is now at the Ottawa High Hookers.
As it should be. That's the perfect evolution of that couch.
Yeah, it is.
Yes.
Paul Lynn versus David Samusha.
Paul Lynn
At 95 kilo, 10 kilo higher than our most decorated champion, David Samusha's nice merch you wear.
I totally didn't mean to do that.
You love me. You love me so much.
Just I do love you so
You're
much.
so great.
I was like, wait, am I wearing something? No, there's no merch under there.
Okay, let me see here. 3 a.m. in Istanbul at the moment, watching you without sleep. Big day tomorrow. Big day. Lucky it starts late in Istanbul. You can sleep in, man. What's it start? Like 8 or 9?
This is the perfect time for you to be awake. You're just acclimating.
8 or 9
sleep
tomorrow. Happy Mother's Day. That's probably for you, Rabbit.
Oh, thank you. Keep forgetting.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting.
Too much cardio for Devon to go downstairs.
It's part
Bingo.
of my master plan.
Cardio, man.
Cardio.
It's hard to get me to work. I'm telling you.
Cardio.
That's why the couch is gone. The gym pays the bills. Yeah.
That's right.
I thought you were at the event,
bigger.
Devon. I am at the event in spirit, and I live through
traveling so much right now, guys. Like so much. We have to have
take a little break.
Have to have a little bit of time at home.
Yeah.
It's important. We gotta make a gym so he can get massive and crush everybody.
Install an elevator for the gym. Benji, that's a great idea.
Benji,
or an escalator.
Stop.
These are
Benji, you don't need to make. Do you love him? Do you want him to live?
He
to
does.
be
He's trying to make me
better. Few decades.
Canadian grip Sith
Make him
champ
walk the
in
stairs.
Ottawa, Yves Gravel collab. That's a great idea. What a monster this guy is. And I'm so surprised we haven't actually crossed paths because he's always over at Eric Roussen's house. So Eric Roussen and him are tighter because they're doing the grip stuff all the time. Eric hasn't arm wrestled a lot in a couple years. And he's just heavy in the grip stuff. And every time I talk to Eric about the grip, he's always like, Yves Gravel, he's the strongest thing you've ever imagined in your life. So I know all about Yves Gravel, and I'd love to meet. I heard he's quite good at arm wrestling too.
You just scrolled past the comment that you were on.
Why did Jody stop being friends with Saplenka?
I didn't think you were going to read it out loud.
Saplenka,
because I support my husband overall.
Seriously. You know what I want to do? I want to be able to see it from his point of view and see the good in it.
Yeah.
And I want to have a match with him left-handed. I would love to.
It's hard to see it from that point of view.
I'm going to let it go a little bit, and I'm just going to be like, maybe I'm just going to do my best because it's just pissing me off. So, but I would love to pull him.
Always try to see the positive in everything.
Isn't that the key to life, right?
Always try to see the positive.
Isn't that the key? I'm from Myanmar. I'm your fan. So remember that fighter that we hung out with? Remember the guy who we taught Sarah to arm wrestle? No, we arm wrestled Sarah. Remember when we were down in Miami Maybe you weren't
I
there.
wasn't in
You weren't
Miami.
there.
Nope.
So there was a fighter that we met. I'm following.
Wait,
you.
no, I was in Miami. No,
No,
that was,
you weren't.
Was it the second
You
time?
weren't there. We were down there without you. Yeah.
Was this the car time?
This was the car time
Okay,
when
yeah,
I was
wasn't
rolling
there.
around in a Rolls Royce in
Because
Miami.
you couldn't fit in the Lambo.
Yeah.
Too big.
When will 40 versus 50 Bowen happen? I don't know. Is that even a conversation? Really? Like, I don't know. Whatever. I'd pull Bowen anytime. Whatever. He can just show up after my workout and I'll thump him. I am doing 40. Should I take Mask Gainer? Take Gigantor by Brian Shaw. Hunster!
And do cardio.
Hunster, this guy's the man. I love you, Hunster. What's up, buddy? What's Ermy's percentage chance versus Levon? Am I allowed to say 0? No, I'm not allowed to say 0. It's not 0.
It's not. It can't.
It's not 0. I think Levon's going to win, so that's why I just say 0.
These percentages are always so
percentages
funny
are right because
They're
it's
so
like
funny
there's
to
this
me.
many universes where this happened. It's not easy to beat Levon. It's not easy at all. Hermes is doing everything he can, and he's doing everything right,
And he's awesome.
It's just not that easy to beat Levon. Now, has he gotten stronger from last time? Probably a whole lot stronger. Like, you watch his videos, the dude is moving stupid, crazy weight in like the ways that really matter, in the ways that are going to bust open Levon's hand. And, well,
Our animals are so
yeah,
funny.
they're silly.
They're hilarious. Wait, there's a. Did you finish?
I do know.
You didn't finish.
I do have him. I do have him as the favorite. I'm gonna say if we want to do these percentages, I'm gonna say I'm gonna be very nice to Hermes, and I'm gonna say Levon has a 69% chance of winning.
Oh, that's pretty nice.
That's pretty nice, I think. So you got yourself a 31%
We
chance.
love you, Hermes.
Hermes, 31%. And Hermes is really good. And he's got to defend. Levon's got to defend. What is
Who's Prime Deus? Prime Deus
Where?
beats you. Stop crying.
Oh, Prime
I can't
Deus.
imagine who he's trying to talk about. Maybe
You know
we
what?
should spell
Dennis
it.
fans are so dumb.
They're pretty funny.
Yeah.
But look at Bojangles, someone who doesn't know the answer to that question.
Devin,
That's
how did
funny.
you and Jody meet? Well, I was walking down the hallway, and Jody has
He says he married me for my butt, guys. That's what he saw first.
Yeah.
Okay? That's the truth.
Yeah, well, that's how we met. I'm a very simple human being, guys. Where are we? Okay, so look at that's June. That's in June. So look at let's talk about the match for a second. Paul Lynn versus David Samusha. Paul Lynn beat him last time. He beat him last time. Paul Lynn I think he's really disciplined. And I think he has an awesome work ethic. And I think that his progression over the last couple of years has been great. I think he keeps getting better and better and better. And the thing is at 95 kilo, his style, like he's primarily like he arm wrestles. But I mean, when he gets his wrist bent, he's super, super strong. And with Samusha, that's going to happen. Like they're going to get their wrists bent.
And Paulin's just such an amazing person. He's so positive and constantly just being good to other people. I don't know. Sometimes I just feel like that needs to.
I'll tell you, in my opinion,
that's got to give you extra power.
He's an incredible leader, Paul Lynn. Like when I talk about leadership, he has incredible leadership, Paul Lynn.
Absolutely.
Yeah, like
he's like a football coach and stuff too, right? He coaches kids and he's
if you were making a team, you'd want Paul Lynn on it. Just because that guy understands how to win as a team and work together. Like, what a great guy. And I really think that it's reflective of all of Team West, actually. I think the entirety of Team West, like all the people from the West, I think they're all going to win. Every single one of them.
Yeah, I know.
Every single one. I think that actually at least have a very good chance. Levon's tank is not good enough for Hermes. Guys, nobody's the favorite. Okay, nobody is the favorite against Levon. I'll tell you, I know. I've pulled. I've pulled Levon twice. The first time he ripped my bicep. The second time he damn near broke my back. Okay, he's no joke. He's no joke. Ask your wife if she likes Arnold or Stallone.
More?
I mean, we're working with.
I know. I'm like, wait a second. We should probably look. I haven't met Stallone.
Devon's
I
forearm.
can't wait to one day meet him.
Peach.
He's talking about you.
Yeah, he's talking about you.
He's talking about you.
Okay, so there's.
Why does your wife like?
Here we go. It bounces around sometimes.
Yeah.
Okay, let me kill this one.
Click on that.
Well, first let me just get rid of Paul Lynn, because I think everybody's got Paul Lynn to win. So that's cool. So he's gonna beat the most decorated East versus West champion, which is not easy. Sorry, let me.
I was just gonna give you.
No. Just keep it the same.
Okay, do you?
Love it.
I'm messing with the tech,
Top
guys.
Chat, live chat, all messages are visible. Good. Oops. Okay, let me fix this here. Put in the new chat. We got Matyushenko.
Pretty good.
Versus. Oh, where's my second one?
That's a Q&A. That's not a poll.
Oh, whoops! I messed this up.
See, I should have kept messing with it.
Okay, start poll. Matyushenko versus Kalyanchenko. Sergey. I'll just put Sergey Kalyanchenko.
We know who we mean.
Yeah. That's at 115 right hand. Let me go back and see what I missed here. So okay, Jody, Devon, can someone suggest official weigh-ins? People bet money on these weight category matches. Yes,
good idea.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
this is something that has to happen.
CBLA
Has to happen. CBLA. Needs to be part of the production. It's a big piece. I'm the same way. A lot of people didn't believe that I made the cut.
Yeah.
Which I absolutely did. And there is video. There is video to prove that. But yeah, they should make all that stuff public. Marry the ass by the tits.
What are you suggesting?
Mr. Brain Junkie, Canada. Can your second Gennady form beat Levon Slayer and Hermes? Well, I think I would have done. That was my best form ever, I would say. The form that I showed up to pull Gennady in was the best arm wrestling shape that I've ever been able to put together. So I think I would have done better, but I can't say that I could beat him. I need to do it. I can't say it. Samusha, unknown champion. Yeah. Who does your wife? Okay, so you've already answered. Who is it?
Well, I haven't met Stallone. I can't wait to. I met Arnold very briefly. That's a funny story.
Yeah. Paul is in the chat. What? Paul's in the chat. Paul, get to bed, buddy. Get to bed wherever
we love you,
are.
Paul. You got this.
Yeah. Devon, have you seen Andrei Smayev? I have seen him only in video. I've not met the guy yet. How good is Autumn Elliott from Nova Scotia? Autumn Elliott. Do you know Autumn?
I don't. That's a woman?
I'm assuming. That's a woman. You could look her up, but I don't. You can look her up. But I want to see Devon version while training pecs and glutes. Yeah. Levin broke Devon's back. Yes, he did. Dude, I couldn't walk properly for a couple months. Yeah. Levon spun me out big time. What is promo code? Guys, all I got is a link. You want to watch tomorrow? There's a link. Go through East versus West. It's going to be awesome. I can't wait. Every time there's an East versus West at King of the Table, I just block my whole day off. And that's what it is. Devon, your sushi video changed my life. I hope in a good way.
I could go for some sushi right now.
I hope in a good way. I got to slow down. I can't be eating all this.
Nope, no sushi for you.
Gotta cool my jets a little bit.
Cool your guts a little bit?
Cool my jets a little bit. Oh, there's Paul. There's Paul Lynn. $5, buddy.
Paul, you don't
miss you guys both here. Thank you for all that you guys do and sacrifice for the sport and Team West. See you soon. Paul Lynn, that's the guy. Yeah, you the guy, Paul. You are the guy. We
love you, Paul.
Yeah,
We're
you
sad
are a
not to be
great
there.
you are a great human being, Pauline, and we are looking forward to you pulling against this champion, this most decorated of champions of the
And one
game.
of my best co-corners ever. Don't think I forget that.
Take care of business, buddy. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Team West, man. Team West. Devon, are you the top two now until the end? What are the chances to beat Levon? We march forward, guys. We continue to march. I do believe that there's two guys who can topple that before. I mean, Ermey's got a shot. And like I said, I don't think he's the favorite. And then we're going to find out what happens tomorrow, but Mike or Vitali. And I believe Mike is in a wonderful position. Wonderful position. That match is going to stop. There is, in my opinion, a really good chance that Michael just dominates that match beautifully. And that's what we're all believing around here. And so Mike's going to be up, and Mike and Levon. That could start to get very interesting.
I don't know who Autumn Elliott is. The only Autumn Elliott I'm finding in Nova Scotia is a child. So unless you're talking about a kid.
How to do a glue spread. Glute spread? I'm guessing it's a glute spread. Glue spread.
Do you want to demonstrate, Devon? You want to show
how
me
much do oranges cost in hockey sushi? Dude, they're free. They're not free.
They're part of the all you can eat.
But that's the key to a good. Have I pulled Matyushenko? Not yet. Not yet. I have not. Everybody wants to see pecs and glutes. Everybody wants to see me.
Well, I showed the glutes. You gotta show the pecs.
That's not that interesting. Not that interesting. Will I pay for Matt's hair transplant? Matt's hair is more wonderful when it just flows in the wind just naturally. So Matyushenko versus Kalinchenkov, right hand, 115. Matyushenko is the favorite. That's what I think too. I think he's too crisp with that hook. Sergey Kalinchenkov is awesome. Is he going to be good enough to gas him out? Because I don't think he's winning the hop on the round one. I don't think he is. I think Matyushenko is going to dictate. And can he get out of that trench? I don't think so. But I love Sergey Kalinchenkov, and him being a champion is awesome because he's so charismatic and he's so funny. So it's good if he wins, I think. Matyushenko is just so crisp. He's so technical. He's just technically perfect. Probably the best guy at acquiring a hook in the world. So everybody's got him as the favorite. A 2/3 favorite. So pretty good. All right, let's see.
Autumn Elliott. Oh, for Habry. Okay, so it is the person I'm looking at.
That's who I thought maybe. Okay, now I remember her. Now they may have pulled before, and I remember. Did she
in
the Nationals? She was a volleyball player or something, wasn't she? I remember her. I remember that girl. She's fit as a fiddle.
I'm not showing her on here because she's underage.
That girl, Autumn Elliott, is fit as a fiddle. I remember her in Habry's matches. That is a good young athlete right there. That is a very, very good young athlete. Where's my? Oh no. I remember that girl.
But Habry,
you remember her?
But Habry won.
Oh, I don't think she did.
Habry came second.
Right? And I think the Autumn.
I don't think that was her.
Anyways, whatever. I remember that girl. She's a killer. Makarov versus Daniel Propachik. Daniel Propachik. And that's right hand. I think, is that for a world title? Let me just check. That's world title. If it's not a world title. Yes, it is. Right arm, lightweight, world title. Let's just go back a little bit. Benji's been cleaning up.
Benji, you on it.
Cleaning up some stuff.
It's not like I didn't give fodder.
To all, good night. See you, Paulie.
Good night, Paul. You got this.
As you should. Jeez, look at all these ones that have been deleted by Benji. Man, what is going on in these comments? I wonder. Oh, is that why?
Maybe. I'm guessing. Could be anything.
Wow, Benji is cleaning this up.
Benji, our knight in shiny armor.
I don't know what curious. I'm so curious. You know,
I'm sure he'll let us
I
know.
don't mind a little bit of trash.
Okay,
stuff.
okay. Moving on. Let's look for something that seems to matter.
Okay. Devon, can you make a
It's like
simple
all deleted
tutorial?
messages. Jesus.
Train stronger arm wrestling with you guys. Yeah, I'll do my best. But guys, you arm wrestle. You make arm wrestling like part of your life. The Lucky Ones podcast. I love the Lucky Ones podcast. This is mostly for women's arm wrestling.
Yes.
Yeah. May is awesome for arm wrestling. King of the Table on my birthday tomorrow.
Happy birthday.
And can't wait to connect you in Virginia next week. Awesome. That's great. I love your podcast. I watch most of your stuff. That's great. We will see you. We'll see you, I guess, on the 17th. Yeah. Good.
Well, you're not, Emma.
Yeah, that's okay. Party time.
Right. Here at the house.
You're wonderful people. You're a wonderful couple. I respect you so much. Devon, can you make a tutorial strong? Yeah, guys, I do that. Deleted messages like crazy.
Yeah, that's getting
Clan Holmes.
out of
Okay, so
control.
that's Autumn Elliott.
Thank you.
You're a wonderful couple.
Thanks,
Here we go.
guys.
Oh, jeez, it jumps around a bit.
I know, if you go just for a minute.
Devon, can you give some advice on the
Mr.
difference
Brain
between stopping a press off the go versus during transition and what I should do to counter them? So if you sense a press coming early, like there's a couple things you can do. Look at if it's early, you can set up with a higher bottom top roll. So if you're going to top roll a person and you know they're coming forward, you can really kind of jack up the bottom. Okay, you can jack up the bottom of your hand to really, stop the bottom of their hand as it's trying to come forward, right? You can really kind of try and lift the bottom up. This is one way to like kind of affect your top roll if you're going to top roll them, but really, if you know they're coming in, is it because that they're worried about their hand getting taken? If that's the case, the press often turns into a flop. So you can hook, press, and be ready for the flop. The flop and the press are trying to get on your arm. Just be super strong and arm wrestle a ton, guys. You're gonna smoke. Yeah, that's all you need.
It's no big deal.
Yeah.
No magic.
Little Hustler, message retracted, $10. Well, thank you, Little Hustler.
He's
whatever
one of
it
the
was.
ones that's getting deleted.
Oh, that's too bad.
Yeah.
That's okay. Well, Devon is the master of the universe. He ruled. Thank you. Hello from Switzerland. Benji cracking wrists. Do you plan to go to the Philippines soon? I would love that. How much do you miss stretching your arms out? Be honest,
Eric Roland.
So much. You have no idea how much I miss it.
I miss him stretching his arms.
I really miss it. Yeah. I miss so
He used to give me a massage every day.
I miss so many
Now what
things.
happens
I
now?
miss so many things. Oh, come on. Levon Sagna Shirley's liver. Yeah. Okay. Who do you think would win in arm wrestling, me or your wife, Kamal Kimo? Well, I'm assuming you're a dude, so I mean, I would hope that you.
Who loves the other one more, you or Jody?
I follow
We're
Jody.
the same
I follow
person.
Jody like a puppy dog
We are one thing.
until she hurts me. Then I leave her alone for a little bit.
Do I
And
hurt you?
then I follow you around again. Makarov gonna end Daniel's career like you ended Sarah. Okay, so Makarov is the favorite.
Okay.
No surprise. He's a freak.
Mm-hmm.
Daniel Prokopchuk is a brilliant arm wrestler. Like really good, technical. His training videos online are some of the best. Super smart guy. Do you know this guy is a surgeon? I think he's a brain surgeon. I think he's a brain surgeon.
He's something pretty smart.
He is a surgeon. I'm sure he's a doctor. I think he's a brain surgeon, which is so freaky. That's so freaky. I don't know. But Makarov is he's not really a human being. He's like
a mutant.
A little bit, yeah. So he'll be hard to beat. I am just a kid and 50 pounds and want to be just like you, Chucky.
Stay young, stay fit.
Arm wrestle all your
stay
buddies.
limber.
Arm wrestle all your buddies and
Overrun.
crush them. Crush all your buddies. Little Hustler. I forgot to enter my question, LOL. In your opinion, did John retire too soon?
He's not retired.
Did John retire too soon? Well, he's having surgery. He had surgery.
On his
Sorry,
back,
correction.
right?
He just
Yeah.
had back surgery.
Pretty serious stuff,
So
guys.
I think, like that's like, and he's 60, and that's like a major point of evaluation. I think he's just gonna evaluate what's going on. I think that, taking the pressure off of like a competition schedule or a match book and just, to have a retired status is probably the best thing for him. I imagine that a guy like John Brzenk will still be involved in arm wrestling until he passes. I mean, I couldn't see him not getting invited to every single arm wrestling party that there is.
Right.
So, I mean, he'll say yes, and I mean, and then he'll be at an arm wrestling event, and before you know it, I don't know. I just, in any capacity, John Brzenk is going to still be in arm wrestling. So, hey, Dev, any chance that your last kid to hit the East versus West big stage? Habry is a very special little girl. Anything that she does, I'm sure she will be successful. We will see.
She'll make those decisions. She's not, she's
Stop ducking Vitaly.
Who the fuck? Excuse me. Who is that?
Wagner.
Whacker Con.
Guys, I'm
Whacker.
probably going to pull him in August.
Walker.
So it's not really.
Whacker.
Yeah. Anyways.
Get a fucking life.
No.
I'm tired of this question is so ridiculous.
I'm so glad. And bring all the dentist guys.
You know what? That was so rude of me.
Bring the dentist guys here too.
I'll go back to the kitchen where I belong. It's pulling him in August.
Let me bump this Makarov one. Everybody, so 2/3 of people think that Makarov is going to win. I think that that's completely reasonable. So far, there's been no surprises. There's been some 50-50s that I've called that they haven't. Oh, we are getting closer. We have 3 matches left. Title shots. Gennady versus Sagov. Big match here. Let me just see here. Stop ducking Vitaly there. Vitaly will annihilate you. Oh no!
Spelling. There's this thing called
Taudiev. Maybe Taudiev's the brain surgeon. Maybe that's one thing. I think they're both surgeons.
Yeah, no, I don't think that's what Daniel is. That's what I think he's. Yeah, else.
I think he's some kind of doctor. Stop ducking Vitaly.
Yeah, you chicken little.
Where's Beer Man? I don't know where Beer Man is. It's been a bit. It's been a little while. Oh, this guy. I will arm wrestle her on the right. Good. Well,
there's this thing in that country called consent.
Bravo.
You have to have it before you hold my hand.
Brave fighter, you brave fighter.
Come get me, boys. Come on. Beat up.
Wagner Con Vitaly has a chance against him. Stop ducking Tomer. Stop ducking Vitaly. I have to stop ducking Vitaly, Rabbit. I have to stop ducking Vitaly. Okay. Gennady, wow, Gennady coming out as a heavy favorite, not surprisingly. Gennady's like probably one of the greatest champions in the sport. Last guy to really, really have solid victories against Levon. Georgian, super versatile, crazy fighter. Like probably like has one of the look at this.
No, leave it.
Wow.
How do you get a green hoodie? No limits on wrestling.com. I've already told you.
Wow. Oh, it's gone. Wow, yeah. Those are strong.
Yeah, leave it.
Wow. Strong.
It's okay.
Got some heat in those questions today. Anyways, so Gennady is the favorite big time, I'd say. Sagov is like chiseled out of granite, and his style is good. He went 3-4 against the young champ, Reno Masick, and Reno's injured. And that's why this whole thing is going on. This is for the 115 interim world title.
What's Reno's prognosis?
I see him. He's pulling.
Yeah.
I see him going to events, and he's posting training. You see a little bit of left mostly, but.
Hey, Devon and Jordy from West Hawkesbury. Hey, Wes.
Hey, buddy.
Nice to see you.
So I think it's got to be Gennady's the favorite.
I think so.
It looks like he's the heavy favorite.
Yeah.
Like everybody thinks he's the favorite here. Yeah. And look at the Vitaly match. You see a lot of people posting about Vitaly and I. Guys, wait till tomorrow.
Stop ducking Ryan Bowen.
Wait till tomorrow. You're gonna see an incredible match, and that's gonna be very.
You know what? It's been a long time since we've been home to watch one.
I know this is like the first time.
It's kind of
in forever.
exciting.
Yeah, we're looking
It's kind of
forward.
exciting.
Yeah,
We're gonna have a big high hooker party.
Yeah.
People are gonna come over.
Could you beat Gennady right now? Well, I just pulled him not too long ago. But,
Interesting question.
Yeah, I'm sure. Listen, here's the thing about the 115. This is what I say. There's a lot of people going to that 115.
Yeah.
And I don't think, even if Gennady wins, I don't think it's going to be me who pulls him when I finally return to the 115. I don't think. I bet you Hermes takes it from him.
Yeah, you said that.
Yeah, or even Morozov, but Morozov's probably going super first, but he can make it. Okay, so super heavy favorite, Gennady. Like I saw the press conference. Gennady just looked like totally dominant, like Segov.
Why Devon jumped to Paul Kardashian instead of an easier match?
Kardashian's ranked number 4 in the world.
I know, instead of an easier match. Why'd you jump? Why didn't you like start with something?
Oh, right.
Lower?
No. Listen, I would have pulled easier people. We proposed I wanted to start at 10 and go up and like hit everybody along the way, basically. And they're like, we think you should.
The league had other ideas.
Yeah, the league offered me Kardashian. So whatever. I'll put Kardashian. Like Kardashian has beaten the piss out of me in practice repeatedly. So I know it'll be a tough match, but it's great. It's great. It should be awesome to pull him. And yeah, it'll be
Devon, are you scared of Hermes now?
I'm scared of everybody, but Hermes especially because he makes so much a pizza and it's so delicious. And when you eat the pizza, you get so strong. You get so strong. Rustem versus Todd Zilla.
Hold on. What's the best? This question keeps coming up. What's the best thing Brian Shaw taught you about bulking, and how are your guts because of it? Basically, that's an amalgamation of those questions.
Sure. Let me just skin up just to make sure I didn't miss anything. But
skin up.
Brian Shaw actually did a very interesting thing with me. For one, just hanging around Brian Shaw. He's so cool.
Just absorb power.
Being close to the guy. He's just an ass-kicking human being. So being around Brian is just always good. It makes you think you can do anything. But what Brian did is he related eating to training to me in a way. He's like, the same way you train where you don't absolutely kill yourself in a single exercise session is kind of how you eat. Just keep eating. Don't eat so much it like hurts your stomach, which is what I've really been doing too much of. Just tone it down a little bit and just eat more frequently. And I was drinking a lot of pop too, which I've kind of said. Brian Shaw is an inspiration, dude. Little hustler, honestly. Will Brian Shaw ever beat Levon? Well, it's certainly a possibility. Brian Shaw the thing is he's just so gifted, and he's so big, and he's very smart. And he's coming into the sport late, but I don't see a reason why he is not able to do it.
How old is he?
He's 41, I think.
He's older than Levon.
He is, yeah. But that, to me, he's not. He's not out of the discussion. Let's see. Oh wow! And look at the poll with Todd Zilla and Rustem. This has got to be, at this point, we got to have a heavy North American crowd here. What's the secret to youth, Jody? You don't age. She's a succubus, guys. She's actually a succubus. That's why I age twice as fast. Because
you
are. I'm happy to contribute. When will you can answer that if you want? How do you do it, Robin?
I don't know what you're talking about. Nobody knows what you're talking about. I don't know what that question is.
How do you do it, Robin?
I think it's fasting. To be honest, I'll just keep talking with food in my mouth right now because I'm not fasting. But fasting.
Lauren Swing.
Of course, for me.
Huge fan, Devon. Just curious if you would ever come to Phoenix, Tucson, Arizona area. I'd love an opportunity to pull you one day. I'm sure it'll happen. Listen, there's a lot of travel in our future. You know, like I said, we got Virginia next weekend, which is going to be awesome. And we got a little trip coming up at the end of the month, but that was a little bit more. It's not really for arm wrestling. Not really for arm wrestling. I'm sure I'll arm wrestle while I'm there. It'll probably be a little bit more behind closed doors, but I want to have a good practice. Always when I go to Texas, I want to make sure I rip up with people. But how does Levon's hand size compare to John, Dave, and Dennis? Well, Levon has the biggest hand of the three of them, significantly, by a significant margin when you look at everything. John has a very interesting hand in that his thumb is really, really developed. Like John's thumb is really, really different compared to most people. Levon's hand is just massive in all ways and kind of proportionate in all ways. Dave, I don't remember that Dave has a particularly freaky hand. Dennis is just quite thick, not really long or anything. But the thickness of the bones is very uncommon. Love the Larratt family and Large Pronator. We love you. We love you. We love your memes. We love your videos.
Yes.
You're a great editor. And look at this. Look at this poll up here. Todzilla, 81%. Did you ever shake Cleveland Dean's hands when you were young? Did anyone ever have mitts close to his? I have not. I did not get the honor to meet him. I've heard all the legends and the stories. But no. Love you guys. Jody is wife goals. I love seeing her at the arena going wild. This one match, she climbed up on the fence and did yoga. The pose while I was screaming. I thought that was in WAL with Wagner. Remember that?
I remember.
That was fun. So Todzilla killing it.
Totally.
So he is 58.
Yeah, that's what I mean. He's 58 or 50. He's 59 this year.
Isn't that awesome? Yeah, I think he's 59 real soon. Isn't that awesome?
Incredible.
That's so. I feel like I'm like old at 50, and he looks like he's just doing better and better.
I know.
It's inspiring, really.
It's true.
Like, and not only is he getting to be a better arm wrestler, he's getting stronger.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and he's beating the piss out of these young guys, like who are supposed to be in the shape of their lives, and I love it.
Inspiring.
I love it.
So
Todzilla, awesome. You know, I often pick against him because I can't believe how good he is. Like, he shouldn't be this good. He is.
Need to stop.
He just keeps
stop betting
killing and killing and killing. His training is on point. Like, anybody who needs evidence, look at Todd Hutchings. Look at what he's doing. Look at what he's done. His systems are clearly great. Okay, he did the modified Louis Simmons weak things break. I mean, he took that whole strength system and converted it into arm wrestling, and he's an 81% favorite against the guy who smoked him last time. Like
so crazy.
That's crazy. Okay, like, so he's the favorite, and he's the favorite. He's favorite on ArmBet too. It's a shutout stake. So I think we're down to one last match. Is that it? We're down to one match. Wow, that's it. What a card, eh? What a card. What a card. So far, I'm agreeing with every single one of the audience's bets. Did you meet the Canadian 7'2", 600-pound monster yet? Devon's forearm. Nope. But his brother was there again last night, and we talked, and I think he's gonna come. Diabolical Billy. This guy has the most amazing comments, okay? Most of it.
Oi, mate.
Monster Michael Todd drops that anchor under the table and sinks faster than the Titanic. Vitaly, he's the iceberg. Just stands there cool as ice while Todd's arm gets thrown overboard with no rescue boat. Diabolical. Man, I tell you, Diabolical Billy, this is the guy. I think he's got like a what's that called? An orb when you look at it and you see the future, a crystal ball.
Okay.
I think his secret is he knows how to use AI really well. All those people who know how to use AI, they're the smartest people
It's
in the world.
just ChatGPT. What are the odds that Michael beats
Diabolical
Vitaly?
Billy, you are a wise man. You are a wise man, Diabolical Billy.
Diabolical.
I want this guy in my earpiece whenever I'm thinking about talking trash. This guy is very smart. But you might be right. You might be right. But we are looking at the final match, and that's what we're talking about. Start poll. This is the big one. This is the big one.
Dun dun dun.
Monster Michael Todd versus the Ice Road Trucker. Main event. Right hand.
Quick.
Super heavyweight. Huh? What?
Give me that.
That's all. That's all.
Give me your hand.
That's all there is.
Now, quick.
Where are you
See?
going?
Oh, they're gone. I was trying to show you.
There. That's just
Yeah.
Don't let me read it.
Benji, you're so quick.
Benji, this guy is wild.
There you go.
Trust the blood of Jesus to flee hellfire. Satan hates you. Your works are worthless. Trust Christ alone. Don't rot in hell with Satan and his demons forever in the tormenting flames of hell.
Right. I was just trying
Supreme
to read that
honor.
all quietly. Anyway, what was one of the questions? It was, what did I think of you boxing half Thor and will you ever box again? I'm going to say he's never going to box again. Did I think it was a great idea? Absolutely not. But he had fun doing it. So,
That's what Benji was protecting me from.
Yes. He was protecting you from the flames of hell. Thank you, Benji.
Big match.
Yeah.
Huge match. This person gets a path to Le Bon in probably December in probably the USA. I don't know if it's going to be USA, actually. That venue is not decided. Levon's going to be in USA for Ermey's match. I don't know where they're going to pull in December. Actually, I think I do know.
And Ian Valliere is a good friend. Devin thinks he's great. Yeah.
Yeah,
do you ever watch Bro? It's been coming up. And do you ever watch Bro Chat or something?
Oh, yeah. Ian Valliere is the best.
Yeah.
Vitaly doesn't fight for height as he should, Mike. Right? Isn't that interesting in large pronator? The guy's so tall. Yet he keeps on losing his height. He lost it to Dave before. He lost it to Ermey's. Levon is beating him there. If there's one thing to hold on to, it's height.
How long did it take you to recover from the ice bath?
Who posted that?
I don't know.
Oh, Bigley Boom Boom. Yeah, it took me like an hour and a half. I was shivering for like an hour and a half.
Slept very well.
Way too cold. Way too cold. It was great.
Way too long.
Still thinking traveling to Morocco. Yes. All of Africa is kind of untouched. So this is the big final match. This is the big final match of the event tomorrow. This is when all eyes are going to be on.
Oh.
That big crowd. We are like, it'll be all done. It'll be all done 24 hours from now. The event will already be done. We'll be way into our party.
It's true.
Yeah, we are getting close, guys. Less than 24 hours, and this event is kicking off. All the athletes are asleep over in Turkey, I'm thinking. And thanks, Benji. You are the best. Yeah, it's a big match. It's a big opportunity. I have to think, like, for Michael, like, I hope Michael wins, knowing Michael for so long, this mission that he's been on, and you watch him train, you watch what he's done since his ketamine, the way he's come back after his surgery, the numbers and the dedication and the time and the pain and the suffering he's put in. It's inspiring. Like, you have to think he's got a chance. You got to think, like, with all that work, he's going up against a giant, super talented giant, but that match stops and it starts to get real interesting. That's my opinion on it. And I see that the field is split. We're looking at a 54s, like we're looking at an even field, which is great for a main event. Vitaly is the way bigger dude, and he is hailed by everybody the next greatest thing in the sport of arm wrestling. By everybody. It's just maybe not yet. Maybe not yet. Maybe not this time. If you want to be the best in the world, you got to be Really, really, really good. And as big and as strong as he is, if his technique isn't perfect, Michael will snag him up. He will snag him up. He will get him into trouble. And you can't be arrogant. You cannot have arrogance. And if he really thinks he's that good and thinks he can just smoke Michael, he might be in for a very, very rude awakening.
Thomas Brown, hi from my mom's basement. Thank you for admitting that you live there.
Wonderful.
Mom's basements are wonderful places.
Wonderful. 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 So it's pretty much a split with Michael Todd with a little bit of a lead. We're going to end the poll there. We're going to pretty much wrap the live feed up. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. Going to be a great day at arm wrestling tomorrow.
Very excited.
At the highest level.
Super chill. We're going to watch and cheer. Just
Yep.
that's it. We'll yell at the refs
Team West.
through the TV and they won't hear us.
West. Go
It'll be
Team
great.
West. Thank you for everybody who's putting on this great event. Thank you for promoting arm wrestling to this level in the world where, I remember when we were young and this arm wrestling was nothing like this.
Oh, come on. It's
nothing like this.
It's a completely different universe, really. It's incredible.
And it's the fans of arm wrestling that really make it possible.
Yeah.
So thank you to all you guys who love arm wrestling, who buy the pay-per-views, who buy the merch, who attend the shows, who love it and follow it and comment. And
thank you, Benji, for all you do. Don't think you are unrecognized massively. Thank you.
Anyways,
David, Tomes.
Hey, Dave, come by. Come tomorrow. Come tomorrow. Come
1 o'clock. Potluck.
Yeah, good times. All right. Have a nice night, everybody. I'm going to train. I'm going to get massive. I suggest y'all do the same thing and then tune in tomorrow and watch the athletes scrap it out.
One of the last times in the gym upstairs. Getting close. Getting close. Bye, guys.